Nocturnal Frequency Radio, hosted by Steve Jenny and his satanic assistant, Alex Houdini, both of whom can't go into churches without vomiting.
And there you go, the fallen leader himself, David Ferrant.
Mm-hmm. The creator.
The creator of the evil Cabal. Yeah, it's been it's been cold today. It's cold. It is chilly. It is chilly.
It hasn't been fun.
I mean,
mind you, yesterday was raining. It was warmer, but it was raining.
Last night was horrible. Rain-wise, it was just insane. We had our first nocturnal gathering. It was short notice, so hopefully, next year, if we do it next year, it'll be a lot more organized than this year. It's just like kind of a test run sort of thing. Yeah. Hey, Neil, how are you? And Mars, Laura, and Michael, and Dragon, and whoever else is lurking. How's it going? Hope you're well. No, there's little signs of snow here, but nothing substantial, nothing major. But yeah, anyways, we had the first nocturnal gathering last night, and primarily what?
I smile when I have something to smile about.
Yeah.
Steve told me what you said yesterday on the show, by the way.
That's hilarious. And primarily we celebrating the 20th anniversary of SOPS, because to be honest, if SOPS wasn't around, I probably wouldn't be doing the radio show. I probably wouldn't be honest.
You wouldn't be doing the radio show if it wasn't for SOPS?
No, because I originally got into. I did have an interest, and I was doing some paranormal stuff, but I didn't really, get into wanting to have a radio show or a podcast or something like that. And then, when I started, diving a little bit deeper into it, and, like I said, Ghostly Talk. When I started listening to Ghostly Talk, I think back in 2004. I'm like, And then, I started helping helping producing the Laura Moon show. And you remember Laura, right?
I remember, yeah.
Yeah. Laura and Becky, I before Becky was on the show, I was helping her. She had Laura had another co-host. I can't remember her name, but so I was helping her, primarily bringing, scheduling guests and bringing guests on and just helping her with the show altogether. And, I formed Southern Ontario Paranormal Society. And then, I started thinking, maybe I should start up a little podcast, radio show, whatever, to sort of in the same tribute vein to Ghostly Talk. Because, it was all about, them going out and doing their investigations and coming back and talking about them.
Right.
Whatever they, whatever findings and the experiences and so on and so on, and just chatting about them. And I thought that was a really cool idea. So it originally started off like the first two test shows were supposed to be like that, right? It was going to be about SOPS related stuff, and then I started thinking, okay, well, it's not really working too well. It's not working. I think I want to bring more elements into it, and that's when I basically went solo with it, because I mean, in the beginning it was Kate who was my co-host, but she never, she was never around. So I said, "Fuck it,"
I
So
remember that. I remember Katie.
Yeah.
I remember listening. I think to one of those shows episodes rather.
The first 2 episodes, yeah.
Yeah.
And I said, screw it. I'm going to expand this, into bringing other people, from groups and.
Yeah, I mean, doing a show that's based on going out and investigating is fine and dandy, but how many investigations can you possibly do?
And
that could warrant that sort of.
And that's the thing. I mean, you can't share every investigation. I mean, people, the privacy.
Well, there's that aspect, but even just the sheer amount of investigating you'd have to do to make it viable.
Well, yeah. I mean, and back when we were, first going, I mean, we were going out, a couple of times a week to different locations, and it really started to get serious. And and we were traveling. I mean, we were traveling distances. I mean, again, we traveled to Louisville, Kentucky, to Western New York, you name it. We were Kingston. We were going all over the place to these places that we were able to get into and investigate. And I mean, yes, a lot of local stuff too. Obviously, a lot of local stuff like the Cherry Hill House and the Spruce Lane Farmhouse and, stuff like that. And, the Blue Ghost Tunnel and the Screaming Tunnel and all the usual stuff. And
the usual haunts. Yeah.
Yeah. And, yeah, exactly. It's like in the beginning, you're like, this is cool, but it's, I don't know. You again, like, you learn as you go, and you learn more and more and more and more, and you become, I don't know, you just like burnt out, I guess.
Yeah.
Paranormally burnt out.
Yeah. I think it's more, as throughout the years that we've been doing the show and people we've interviewed and discussions we've had, even with friends and what have you, I think it's more than just a burnout problem. Although that's obviously a factor. You can only so much you can do.
Yeah, there's only so much about this you can discuss.
Yeah.
I mean, like we're always saying that, we were always saying we wanted to discuss things that weren't like trending, if you will. Things that were in the background that needed to be talked about.
Yeah.
And those things now are becoming increasingly harder to find. Like very hard.
Everybody and their uncles are doing fucking paranormal investigation nowadays, right? That's the other problem.
And that's another factor. You have a lot more podcasts and shows and blah blah blah. Dealing with the paranormal, and again, it's like it's not necessarily interview sort of oriented, but you have the same people doing the circuit. It's like conventions for YouTube.
Yeah.
You get the same guests coming on and spewing the same rhetoric. And it's like, I don't know about you, but yeah, that's cool and everything, but it's been done.
There's only so much of the same thing you can reiterate. That's the problem. And it's not even just the fact that we've had guests on multiple times, like Richard, for example, Chris Holly when she was alive, other guests that we've had repeatedly back on the show. It's not just that; it's the fact that, as you said earlier, it's like the circuit. They've done other shows, and you hear it, like you hear the same thing no matter where they go. It's the same thing.
Oh yeah, I mean,
you hear it once, you hear it you basically heard it.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, there are people that we have had on the show, regular people on this show over the years, that Even though they've probably been on like multiple of other shows and everything else, but we always enjoyed having them here.
Yeah, of course.
Chris
Yeah.
Hawley, you mentioned Chris Hawley,
Yeah.
and Richard Palmisano, and so on and
Because
so
we
on.
developed a friendship with them. I mean, Richard, I was friends with even before he started coming on the show, right?
And by the way, I think I know why Richard wasn't getting back to us.
Why?
He was on Christian's show last night, I believe.
Whose show?
Paranormal Girl.
Oh,
Paranormal Girl.
Kristen's show.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, there you go.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, you could have at least told us about it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it's kind of weird that he didn't get back to us. Oh well. Anyways, the Nocturnal Gathering last night was pretty cool. I mean, it was more intimate. And the thing is, it was just a short term. I mean, not a short term, but short notice sort of getting this thing together. And even though I kept saying, well, I think back in September, I'm gonna check out and see if I can get a place. And time flies, but. Anyways, we got her done, and it was cool. It was fun.
We had a blast, and we had we had some funny skits out of it.
Yeah. I mean, I got a message back from Chris saying, saying thanks for getting this organized. He had a lot of fun. He brought his son with him. Right?
Yeah.
Hey, Simon, how are you? Good to see you, man. Hope things are good there and where you're at. Yeah, it's and like I said, is it something that we could possibly do yearly? Sure. Annually? Yeah, sure. I mean, and better organized? Sure.
Yeah.
It just
I think the Keg Mansion next time.
The Keg Mansion, we could do it, in a multitude of places. I thought that place because it was a really neat English style pub.
Yeah, the food was English style food too.
Yes, sir.
I wasn't happy with the wrap.
Well, you shouldn't have got a wrap then.
Oh fuck!
You should have got English style food.
Fuck that.
It's like walking into an Italian restaurant and asking for a burger.
Yeah. I wasn't in the mood for Yorkshire pudding. I should have gotten a burger though. That's what I should have gotten.
I was tempted on getting a burger. Neil, it's a pity you can't widen your knowledge with trips to Europe and beyond. Yeah, there's so much.
Yeah.
It is really expensive. It is.
It is. I mean, I went out to London, England in 2019 and got a chance to go to Highgate Cemetery. I wanted to go visit a lot of other places. We were only there for a week though. So it is expensive. And there's Europe has a plethora of places that you can go visit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You would need probably months to just cover most of the sites in the UK alone, not to mention the rest of Europe.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, when you're dealing with this, I mean, 2 weeks is not enough time. It's not, and you're only there for a few days, right?
Yeah, exactly. I was only there for a week.
So
yeah, we did. Yeah, that's right, Mike. There was no burritos at this place, unfortunately.
Oh, the only thing they had was a burrito bowl.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, gotta have a burrito.
Yeah. But I had this chicken Caesar wrap. It did not taste like a chicken Caesar wrap. Okay?
What did it taste like?
It was like a fucking sloppy Joe.
A sloppy Joe.
For fuck's sake. It was all wet.
A sloppy Joe.
The salad was gross.
What was it supposed to be, a Caesar salad?
Yeah.
Wow.
I love Caesar salad. But it was fucking disgusting.
Oh,
I couldn't finish it.
I love the wings. The wings are good.
Yeah, well, I should have probably gotten that. Or like I said, got a burger. Well, if you ever go there again for whatever reason, I know not to get that fucking dish.
The burgers are good.
Yeah.
The
I hope
burgers are
so.
really good.
I sincerely hope so, because if what I ate last night was any indication of the quality of their food, I should not be eating there again.
Or that the stuff that my wife got there. She
got what? She got the Yorkshire pudding, didn't she?
yeah, the bowl. Oh my god,
Yeah.
those are good. They are really good. But
Yeah, Dragon, you're right. Week is not like there was so much I wanted to do, and then you also have to do the touristy stuff too, right? Because it's the first time I've ever been there. You want to go see London Bridge, Tower Bridge. Sorry, you know, but we didn't really go to Buckingham Palace. I kind of rode by there on the double decker, but you have to do that as well. Went to Hyde Park. We walked it actually from where we were staying. We were staying in Wembley, right by Wembley Stadium. And we decided to take the tube down to what is that, Baker Street, where the Sherlock Holmes Museum is.
yeah,
Right. We got out there, and then we walked there, and we ended up in Hyde Park, which is quite a distance. We walked quite a bit to get there, but it was great. We got to see a lot of like the stuff that we wouldn't normally see if you were just, you know, riding in a car or riding on one of those tour buses, right? Because you're walking, you're looking around, you're taking your time, and you get to take in a lot of that stuff, right? But again, not enough time. A week is nowhere near enough time. I wanted to go to Whitechapel, didn't get a chance.
Whitechapel. Yeah, that would have been cool.
Yeah.
Oh, what was it gonna? Okay, so, yeah, I mean, it's, I would love to just tour and check out places, and that's the thing, organizing, and I mean, what's cool is you got another favorite guest of ours over the years, Michael Esposito,
Mm-hmm.
and right now he's in the Pyrenees.
Oh, nice.
He's in the Pyrenees, and he's teaching. He's teaching classes on audio and EVP collection in the Pyrenees.
Nice.
You know, like, fuck that would be awesome.
Be awesome to go in a lot of places.
You know,
what I mean?
you know. I mean, you look at we have Richard Stanley, who's been on the show a few times, right? Hey, Adam, you're lost. Why are you lost? Richard Stanley, who lives in the Pyrenees.
I was going to say, is he going to get together with him? And
Well, I mentioned that to Michael. I said, "Hey, Michael, are you familiar with Richard Stanley?" He goes, "Yeah." I go, "He lives there. He lives there in the Pyrenees. You know, he's constantly looking into the sort of paranormal aspects, the high strangeness that, and he's documented quite a lot of it himself."
he was an interesting guy to have on.
Richard Stanley's really cool.
Yeah.
Very, very knowledgeable, incredible filmmaker. You know, have you seen his movies?
I haven't. No,
You got it. Yeah, sit down and watch them because you're a big H.P. Lovecraft fan. So
I am.
you would probably enjoy his movies. Right. The last one being Color Out of Space with
No,
Nicolas
that one I
Cage.
watched.
You watch that, eh?
That one I watched. Yes,
Yeah.
I watched Color Out of Space. Because there isn't. How can I put this? There aren't that many movies that are based right off of Lovecraft's stories.
Yeah.
There are Lovecraft themed movies,
Mm-hmm.
like In the Mouth of Madness, for example, is one example.
Mm-hmm.
But there aren't too many actual movies based on Lovecraft stories that are mainstream.
Yeah.
Like there's a few, like there's a Call of Cthulhu that's out there. It's hard to find. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things.
it's one of those things. Is this stuff viable? Is it viable for
A lot of it isn't.
Yeah.
Like I know, what's his name? Del Toro was for the longest time was contemplating.
National Lampoon.
Yeah,
That's good.
was contemplating doing In the Mountains of Madness,
Yeah.
right? As a movie. It's a very complex, not a complex story, but it's a weird story. All of his stories are weird, but it's a weird story rather. And it's going to be hard to pull off the way it's meant to be pulled off. But if anybody could do it, I'm pretty confident that Toro can do it. You know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, he could. I mean, you look at his earlier films, right? I mean, his earlier films are pretty, kind of like Poe-like,
Yeah.
and H.P. Lovecraft kind of, inspired.
Well, Del Toro is a H.P. Lovecraft fan.
That's what I mean. His movies, his earlier films were highly. A lot of his, pretty much any of his movies are pretty much inspired.
Yeah,
by Lovecraft, right?
they seem to be.
Oh yeah, The Shape of Water.
Yeah,
You seen that?
no, I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
You watch that and you go, "Holy fuck, man! This is something H.P. Lovecraft would have thought about." So it's I don't know. But yeah, his like I said, yeah. I would, yeah, I'm sure we'll have him back on the show,
Yeah,
I'm sure he'll be back on the show because I mean, the amount of knowledge he has on H.P. Lovecraft, the paranormal, high strangeness. I mean, the guy is he's just historically too. I mean, he knows his history, right? So
he does indeed.
Edgar Allan Poe, yeah.
Edgar Allan Poe is another one. I tried reading a few of his stories. Not as into it as Lovecraft. Like I'm not as into Poe's stories as Lovecraft, but he's got some pretty interesting ones too. Nevertheless,
You only hunt demons, huh? Wow, we've got a demon hunter. We've got a demon hunter.
got a ballerina demon hunter too.
How successful have you been at hunting demons?
Who, me or him?
No, Adam. He doesn't read books either. Yeah. I don't know, but anyways. That was that went down last night. The first Nocturnal gathering.
Yep.
And again, I'm sure if we decide to do it again next year, we will have it, better organized. And we were going to do a live on location, but it just didn't work out. So we didn't end up doing a live last night. So next time, live on location. Depending on where that might be, and if it does play out, who knows?
Should do it in an empty field.
In an empty field.
Yeah.
In
Bonfire.
Empty field.
Bonfire.
Singing Scooter Guy.
Scooter Guy. Yeah. Hey.
Scooter
Guy and the ballerina demon hunter.
Oh yeah. Holy shit.
Fuck, those videos are hilarious.
I know, aren't they?
Fuck.
Aren't they? They're friggin' hilarious. Okay,
a lot of people here obviously don't understand what we're talking about, but we made fun of Gord.
Dr. Demon Gord.
Yeah.
Dr. Demon Gord.
As we usually do anyway. He makes fun of us, we make fun of him. Yeah, it's Par for the course.
What do you think a demon is? I don't know. You tell me. What's a demon? What's a demon? What's a demon? Do you know what a demon is?
Me?
Yeah.
Nope. Oh, here we go. This is
Pull over now! Not today. He's not slowing down. Units, box him in! Let's see you catch this. What's that? Poof. Works every time. Vehicle over now!
Classic.
Classic, huh?
Classic.
If Dr. Demon Gord is watching the show.
I don't know. Is he watching the show? I don't think he is.
I don't know. Probably
I think
not.
he's steering away from the show.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Not sure. What do you think it is? It. You're saying it. So it's singular. It's a singular. Are you suggesting that a demon is singular?
Demon is a
It's not plural. It's singular.
yeah, it's singular. But demon is the word or the modern interpretation of demon, I would say, is a religious construct. It's evil. Evil spirits.
In a nutshell.
In a nutshell. You have good, you have evil. Just like you have evil people, you have good people.
It's a control mechanism.
Yeah.
You're gonna do bad things, the demon will get you. Right? I mean, come on, Santa Claus, right? When you're a kid.
Antithesis is Krampus.
Yeah.
Mr. Krampus.
You're bad, you get a lump of coal. Or Santa just doesn't pay you a visit. You gotta be good. Be good, Be good for your parents. And Santa will visit you. It's like, I said with animals, it's like dogs. It's like treats.
Are you talking about the video, Mike?
I think so.
You should see some of the other ones that Steve made.
Yeah.
That's a relatively mild one.
That's a mild one, yeah. Oh, hold on.
We were all in stitches last night, man.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let's see.
Gord included. Gord loved them too.
Oh, Gord loved them.
Yeah.
Here, let's get...
Play another one, man.
Okay, hold on. All right.
Oh, this one's good.
This one's really good. Ah, no sound.
Oh, you gotta do the sound.
Where's the sound?
Not bad for a guy in a tutu. That's how you clear a street in point shoes. You picked the wrong night, fellas. Point. Is that all you got? Good. Not bad for a guy in a tutu. That's how you clear a street in point shoes.
Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. A moose hunt, yeah. Good
moose
Lord. That's why we call him the ballerina demon hunter.
Yeah. No, wait. What? A demon? What? What? A demon? What? A demon? Hold on.
Well, Laura, I hope you're watching me laugh right now. At least you can actually witness it.
Hold on a sec.
You gonna play another one?
Here we go. This one's of epic proportions.
Oh, fuck.
And spin. I guess class is dismissed. Some days you just have to... can't spin. Guess class is dismissed. Some days you just have to...
Dragon, I know I don't. Well, usually we have serious topics. That's why. Right now we're just goofing around.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an open show.
Ah, fuck. How can you not laugh at that, man?
Yeah.
Now we gotta play. We gotta play the actual video of Gordon the woodlot when he knocks down the tree.
You got it?
No, not handy. Will forever haunt my imagination, like Alex and fishnets. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Hold on. Let's see. Where are we?
No worries, Dragon. I know you're playing around.
Where are we?
Fuck. Wrong
I'm
app.
look. Huh?
I'll see if I can find it, but I don't know if I have it.
No, I haven't. I just. Where's the?
Yeah, exactly.
What?
Neil's post.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I can't find it right now.
Did you notice what AI did with Gordon when he was doing the spin? AI gave him a pretty big fucking package. A huge fucking bulge there.
Leave it to you to watch that, huh?
Oh, hey, it's kind of unavoidable. It's right there in your face.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sure Gord's happy about that.
Oh yeah. Where is this? No, it's not there. What the hell, man? Outtakes. Where have all the outtakes gone to? Come on. Where are the outtakes? Outtakes? I don't know where all the outtakes have gone to. I know I have them. I don't know where they're hiding. What the hell? That is definitely weird. Is this said here?
So I have a video that I spliced that has that, like Gord's tree incident, but I spliced it together with another video of you pointing at something. I can play that if you want.
Go ahead.
Hang on.
Might as well.
Gotta share.
Why do you keep saying where are we?
All right, you ready?
Yep.
In the corner over here is the big
groundbreaking evidence. And there goes the tree. Fat guy knocks over a tree.
What the hell? That was like a sops thing. Where did that come from?
I don't know. I got it from somewhere. I can't remember where.
Now I'm determined to find it because I know I have it. Okay. Outtakes. Where have all the outtakes? Outtakes. Let's see here. I'm gonna view extra large outtakes. I don't get it, man. It's like they've totally disappeared from this file. And it should not be. What's this one here?
Did you maybe put it in a separate folder?
No. I had them all in the same file. Oh, here we go. Is this it here? Oh, here. Perfect. Got it. Found
Got it. Good.
Yeah. Bring it up. Okay. It loaded up. Well, I can just bring it on. Hold on a sec. I'll do it this way.
Groundbreaking evidence.
And there goes the tree.
Fat guy knocks over a tree.
And that's the sign.
Extra, extra.
Mm-hmm. Groundbreaking. Do you want me to... Adam, I haven't got a fucking clue what you're going on about. I really don't know. Do not know. Okay, let's see here.
What else we got?
We got this. Hold on.
Fucking dry.
No.
I'm gonna get a refill. I'll be back.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get one in a sec too. Go ahead. What's this one here? Outtake. No, that's not the one. No. And that's not it either. Oh well.
Cheers.
Adam, what's the bane of your existence anyways? Tell us that. I'm confused about your existence. Okay. So that's... No, yeah, I had a whole bunch of these outtakes. I don't know where they've gone to. What's this one here?
Here's a scooter guy. Scooter guy. He is doing his scooter guy.
Cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha. Scooter guy.
Scooter guy.
And
So,
yeah.
We're gonna open up membership to the Evil Cabal at the end of the show. If anybody's interested.
Dude, 5150. There's the class. That's like the first one.
Dude, 5150.
Hey,
Patrick.
Jimmy. How you doing, Jimmy? Good to see you, man. Yeah, it's yeah, I don't know where the outtakes. I don't know. Could Ravenous. Yeah,
very
Ravenous.
ravenous.
Combo, yeah.
What's the criteria for joining the Evil Cabal? Yeah. Oh,
there he just showed you, man.
I'm already fucking haunted over here.
Yeah. Exactly. It was. Yes, it was. Jimmy. It was a Van Halen reference.
So back to Dragon's question about joining. Yeah. You have to be
Hold
evil.
on, I'll be right back, Al.
Yeah. You have to be evil. That's a prerequisite. Can't join the Evil Cabal if you're nice. Come on. But let's see if I can find something that I can entertain you guys with while Steve goes and gets a refill. I don't have as much stuff as he does. Let's see. Well, I have the part down. There you go. Okay, no problem. We'll open up PayPal, or maybe not PayPal, but we'll open up something to transfer funds so we can get you a membership. Let's see. Maybe we should. You know what? We should actually start that. Leave a Cabal legitimate club. Get inside scoop on things with the show. Maybe a Patreon. We'll see. Let's see what I got here. Fuck, I really don't have that many videos. Steve's got most of them. Oh, nope. This is all I got. Yeah, that's about sums it up. Fucking crickets. Let's see. So what do you guys want to talk about? Right in the chat. Don't leave me hanging. I'm usually not good talking about myself. Let's talk about something. What do you guys want to talk about? Let me adjust the camera here. Anyone? Anyone? Let's see. Nope, nope. It's not it. Can't find any fucking videos. Sorry, guys. Trying to find something. I don't have any. Shape-shifting lizards abducting pandas for street cred. Yeah. That a thing? Who the heck wants to abduct pandas for street cred? What kind of street cred do they provide? Let's see. Uh-oh. Hang on. I'm trying to find something here. Nope. Trying to listen. I guess I'm
It's like putting a child to bed, eh?
yeah. Hang on. Yeah. Ever tried to abduct a panda? No, I can't say that I have. I don't know if I'd be successful.
What, abducting a panda?
Yeah.
The only
I was
panda
asking him,
I've
I go, what do you want to talk about? I was like, because after you went to go get your refill. So Jimmy goes, shape-shifting lizards abducting pandas for street cred. I don't think I've ever tried it. I don't think I'd be successful.
The only panda I've ever tried to abduct is Panda Express.
Yeah. Yeah.
Panda Express. Adam, you're fried? Adam's fried. No, not here. In the States it is. I don't think they're still here now.
Panda Express.
Shape-shifting lizards. I'm just looking at...
I have a feeling it would be a lot of bamboo bribery to abduct a panda. Yes, you're absolutely right.
What about the dog man?
What
about the dog man?
That's an interesting topic.
What, the dog man?
Yeah.
The dog man?
Never heard of the Dogman?
Yeah, I've heard of the Dogman.
Okay.
We'll put this out there. You know, if somebody wants to join in, by all means, go ahead. You're more than welcome. Talk about Dogman.
Come on in. You got an hour
Is
and
it-
15
is it-
minutes of this fun stuff.
Yeah, I mean, this was an unscheduled show, so.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
We were supposed to go to the
scheduled.
woodlot, but
We were supposed to do filming in the woodlot. Yeah.
didn't work out.
No. Okay, let me just pin that. Again, this is just basically open. There you go.
Come on in.
There you go, Adam. Come on up.
Michael.
Teach
Maybe
us
Adam,
teach us
whoever.
teach us all about being stoned.
Oh, fuck. I could use that right about now.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's what? What were you gonna say?
Oh, just wondering. Go ahead.
So yeah, we have a couple shows lining up. What is it? December 7th. Well, November 30th, we got Keith Linder coming on. He's going to be talking about the house that him and his wife moved into. He's what is it? The Bell Howell House in Washington State. He was on the show years ago, so he's coming back on, kind of getting an update about the situation there. That talk about demons, right? And then December 7th we have hold on, we've got I think it's December 7th. I want to make sure it's December 7th. December 7th, yeah. UFO author John Hansen is coming on the show. He's written over 20 books. He's got probably one of the largest UFO archives in the UK, as far as I know. He's a retired police officer as well. So I'm looking forward to that. I think that's going to be a really cool. He was on Coast to Coast.
Was he?
Yeah, he was on Coast to Coast a while ago. I don't know
recently.
when, but no, I don't know if it was recently. A while ago. So I love demons. I love the demons. I love the demons. Come on up and let us know all about your love for demons. Is the Dog Man any relation to the Muffin Man? Muffin Man. Did I have an encounter with a Dog Man? Some people seem to think I have had one with my encounter in 2003, the Credit River Creature.
Yeah. Could very well be.
Yeah, quite possibly. Right?
It could be anything, really.
Quite possibly. I don't know.
But then again, it could be like all interpretation too. One person might call it a dog man, one person might call it something else. And it may be the exact same thing, but the point is different people call it different things.
Well, we had what's her name now? The Michigan Dog Man expert writer. What was her name again? Linda.
Oh, don't ask me names, man. I'm
Oh,
horrible.
what was her name again? Oh my God, I can't remember her name. I think she is. Oh no, I'm thinking of Linda Moulton Howe. No, not Linda Moulton Howe. Linda. Anyway, she a while ago, and I told her about my story, and she basically said, quite possibly how you explain it, quite possibly could have been a dog man. The way it stood on its hind legs for a good 10 minutes roughly. So who the hell knows? Who the hell knows? Might have been a demon.
What's the name of the book? Michigan.
I can't remember. Hold on. Let's see. Michigan Dog Man. Michigan. Author. Linda Godfrey. Remember her?
Yeah, vaguely, but yes.
Yeah, we had her on to talk about the dog man scenario, and yeah, definitely. For all men living in what? Yeah, you never know, right?
Now, just because they're feral doesn't mean they're completely covered in hair. So there's a distinction there, because if people are witnessing creatures that have long snouts, are fully hairy, that's not a feral man. However, that being said, they could be dressed up in fur.
Adam, maybe you have already met a demon and you don't know it. For all we know, you could be a demon. Adam, are you a demon? Are you demonic? Are you evil? You're human, so you must be.
Huh? You're confusing me now.
No, he's just saying here. No, Adam's just saying, here's why I say that I actually want to meet one to see if it is real.
Like Gord. He's like Gord.
Like Gord, yeah. Gord's the same way.
Gord wants to meet a demon. He doesn't
His
believe
lifelong ambition is to meet a demon.
Yep. You get along with Gord, Adam.
I wonder if you can domesticate a demon to the point of it becoming a pet. What do you think?
Well, if that's the case.
Don't fuck with me or else I'll sick my demon on you. Brimstone, fire, and hell. I definitely confused too. Yeah, I'm confused. whatever that means. Right?
Oh, because I said you're confusing me.
Well,
you were saying before.
Yeah, but he is confused. Oh, there's that Terry guy. See,
Terry.
He brings normality to everything. See, demons is like super burritos backfiring.
Yeah. What are you trying to say, Terry?
He's saying, go try and find out after you have a burrito. You want to know what a demon is? Go and eat big fat burrito.
Not available anymore.
No, exactly.
It's all a lot of shit. Well, the biblical.
Well, no, it is a lot of shit after you eat the burrito. Yeah.
Well, yes, that too. Comparing apples to apples.
Yeah.
There are people who I would.
Fuck, you sounded like Carney there.
Huh?
You sounded like Carney when you said that. You did.
I did?
You did. I don't know what it is. Maybe your voice. I don't know.
Maybe. But no, I was going to say there are people who I would definitely consider demonic. Right?
Yeah.
Like Charles Manson, for example. What's the other guy's name? The guy who had the swastika tattooed on his forehead. Was that Manson or was that somebody else?
My God, that's called having the shits. My God. Adam, stop ruining the fun. Stop being so literal. Yeah. Manson was evil, yeah. And was Manson.
Okay, so that was Manson. I couldn't remember if it was him or not.
It was.
So the point is, people like him, I would consider demonic. And here's the problem with the word demonic. I mean, it may not have had its roots in modern religion, but it is so heavily associated with modern religion that when you say the word demon, you automatically assume whatever is in
River Killer,
in modern religion, right? Like whether it be, there's another one, Dahmer, yeah, exactly.
And the Green River Killer.
What's that?
Adam pointed out the Green River Killer too.
Yeah. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of people who I would consider demonic.
They
have no remorse for what they've done.
No. Who would you say is probably the most ruthless, evil, diabolical serial killer?
Oh fuck, I don't know.
I mean, they're all, but I mean,
they're all, yeah.
Who do you think? Who do you think it probably tops the list? Who do you guys think tops the list?
Yeah. Dahmer's is probably pretty high up there. But then there's also some, I'm sure that
You got John Gacy.
yeah, John Wayne Gacy is another one. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The man that shall not be named.
Yeah.
But yes, you're absolutely right. BTK killer, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's up there.
Yeah.
Zodiac, the Zodiac killer.
Zodiac killer, yeah. Did they ever find him? Catch him? I don't think they did.
No, I mean, there's theories, obviously, but I don't think they've actually. No, they've never caught him.
Basically, people who have no remorse for the actions that they've done, the harm that they've harmed. Yeah, Gacy was mentioned. I think Steve mentioned it.
Gacy. Ted Bundy.
I would consider them demonic.
Did we say Ted Bundy?
Ted
Ed Gein. Ed Gein.
Yeah.
There's another fucking wacko.
Yeah.
He was the inspiration for such movies as Psycho and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Mm-hmm.
He was completely unstable. Well, the once ruled a nation and had an industrial method of mass murder. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly, Adam. Ed Gein. He was, yep.
That farmer that used the wood chipper on all the sex. Yeah.
What's his name again?
I can't remember his name, but I know exactly. This is the Picton.
Yeah, Robert Picton.
Robert Picton, yeah.
Robert Picton, yeah. He's another fucked up dude.
Yep.
And these guys are far more notorious than, people like, what was his name with his girlfriend? Oh, God, I can't even.
Paul Bernardo.
Yeah, Paul Bernardo.
Yeah.
I mean, Paul Bernardo was more of a stalker sort of.
Well, that's how he started off.
That's how he started off. First. He was a rapist.
He was a Scarborough rapist.
Yeah, and then he
evolved to murder.
I mean, did he evolve to that point because of his girlfriend? Do you think?
Yeah, that's up for debate. But yeah, I know what you're saying.
The
argument's made that he didn't kill prior to his girlfriend.
Yeah, like she literally got away scot-free.
Oh, she did.
She did. Hannibal Lecter. Yeah.
She was able to change her name, go into protective. By changing her name, she got relocated, and she's in Montreal, in the Montreal area.
Well, she graduated. She got her teaching.
Yeah,
I think she was teaching and everything. Man, she had a somewhat normal life.
Yeah,
but there's some pretty whacked out people out there, and it's always the ones that that aren't as notorious. I mean, you have your notorious, serial killers, and then you have the ones that just are under the radar, and when you like, I love listening to true crime podcasts. I don't get to listen to them as much as I used to, but one that I used to love was True Crime Garage. Remember, we had the guys on the show.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
The captain and Nick. If you're looking for a good true crime podcast, True Crime Garage is amazing. They do a great, thorough job, well researched, incredible job. Billy the Kid, Cormac's in Colorado. Yeah. Carol Baskins, yeah. Scariest movie character to me was the guy that played Preacher Kane on Poltergeist. Yeah, that was a pretty whacked out character, yeah. What would you say the creepiest character?
You asking me? I barely watch movies.
I'm asking people in general.
Oh,
That's a good question. What's the creepiest character?
There you go. Not refer to me, to you guys. Answer away.
Creepiest character on screen in a movie. Creepiest character. There was a few people. Oh, sorry. There was a guy that killed a few people in Memphis around 10 years ago.
Yeah, the BTK killer, yeah.
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 The guy that played Jax in Sons of Anarchy played Ed Gein in recently in the Netflix take on Ed Gein. Monster, that series that they've been doing, Monster. How about the Mendez brothers? Is it the Mendez brothers?
Menendez brothers.
Menendez brothers, yeah. I mean, killed their parents, or it was the parents, right?
Yep.
Art the killer, yeah. Art, Terrifier.
Art the clown?
Art the clown, Terrifier. Terrifier. Ween, how are you? Good to see you, buddy. Always good to see you. I love the Terrifier flicks. Definitely, the whole pantomime aspect of shit it's really cool. I think that's
Damien.
Damien, yeah, Omen, the Omen. Oh yeah, good, yeah. That was a cool flick.
It was.
It was a really cool flick.
Did you watch? They had a total of. I'm excluding the remake because the remake was shit. But they had a total of 4 omens.
Yeah.
The 4th one was a completely different character. It was Delia. Didn't give a shit about that.
The Omen movies fucking sucked, except for the first one.
Yes, you're right. I didn't mind the 3rd one only because I'm a fan of Sam Neill.
I love Sam Neill. Yeah, he's cool, man.
And he played the adult Damien, right? So I liked
Serpent
it.
and the Rainbow.
Because of that.
Yeah. All Hallows Eve. Yeah, that was cool, man. Art's first appearance, Art the Clown. Phantasm was great. Yeah, the dude and his silver ball, the Undertaker dude. What was his name? I can't remember. Angus Grimm or something like that. Something like that. Angus Grimm or something was his name. He was definitely a cool character. I love those movies. The Phantasm movies are really cool. Son of Sam, yep. The original Night of the Living Dead. Oh yeah, classic, man. The black and white social commentary too was brilliant. Yeah, the tall man, Angus Grimm, the tall man. If you guys were back centuries, they killed multiple women and children. How about Jack the Ripper? There you go. Yes, Angus Grimm. And by the way, congratulations to Jimmy and the documentary. The Ghost of Carmel, Maine. It's doing the circuit on streaming platforms out there now. Congratulations again, well deserved there, Jimmy. Yeah, Army of Darkness. I loved it. Hilarious as hell. Great flick. Great flick. I think the summoning of the wrong summoning of the Necronomicon was hilarious.
The summoning of the Necronomicon?
Yep. Yeah, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, more of this with you guys. Again, it's open. This is just like an open show. Yes, Jimmy is famous. The Ghost of Carmel, Maine, guys, go check it out. Excellent documentary. Excellent. We'll be right back. We're just going to take a short break here, and again, the chat is open. If you guys want to click the link and pop on up with us, you're more than welcome to join us for the last hour of the show. All right, we'll be right back.
I'm Richard Palmisano, the founder of the Searcher Group. It's a paranormal company, the oldest in Canada. I founded it in 1979, which not only makes me old, but makes me doing paranormal research and field work for just under 45 years now. I am also an author, researcher, and lecturer on the paranormal. I've written 6 books now. And I really enjoy coming on with Steve and Alex on Nocturnal Frequency Radio, as well as listening to the shows, because there's a lot of interesting guests there. I like it, looking at this stuff, because it opens your mind to other options and other alternative thoughts. And, there's always time to learn new things. So I hope you join us and come and see Nocturnal Frequency Radio. Thank you.
So let me ask you, what makes for good radio?
My 5 favorite songs all day long.
Play it again.
No.
As many commercials as physically possible.
What? No, why would that be good?
Great music, great talk shows, no commercials!
Precisely. New Visions Radio gives you no commercials, no nonsense, just the best new music and the best talk all day long, 24/7, 365. NewVisionsRadio.com.
Hey guys, Kristen here, host of the Paranormal Girl podcast, a bingeable exploration and deep dive education about the paranormal for the skeptical believer. Some of my past season topics have included shadow people, Mandela effect, demons, and UFOs. Currently, I am tackling Bigfoot. I have been sharing this journey with my audience since early 2021, and I have learned a lot these last few years. It's truly a mysterious world out there beyond our perceptions, and reality is just not what it seems. I have also, since the start, met some awesome folks like Alex and Steve, and I've really enjoyed watching and learning from them and also joining them on their show. Their guests are always outstanding, their listeners are just the coolest, and these hosts are some of my favorite people. I recommend their show to anyone looking for an intelligent and fun conversation about the paranormal amongst friends. So join me on my investigation, join Steve and Alex on theirs, and enjoy. Now back to the show. You are watching Nocturnal Frequency Radio.
That you are. Thank you for sticking around. Open show tonight, really.
Open mic.
Open mic, yeah.
Open mic night.
Open mic night. But everyone's so bashful.
No one wants to come on. Come on. Come on the show.
Everyone's so bashful.
Put the link. Do it.
Yes, Jimmy. Carl Casey, aka White Bat Audio, is the check out his channel. White Bat Audio.
In the description.
Incredible. I think he's based out of Vancouver, I believe. Vancouver, BC. Incredible musician. Does some really good shit, man. I love his stuff. I really love his stuff. So it's kind of interesting. I think quite literally, it's we kind of were gonna do this about airing some grievances, I guess, with the paranormal, and it's. I think one of them in particular is, and let's be honest, man. I mean, people who think they're famous and will rook you for every dime you have. More or less.
Yep.
I'm out of that game. I'm out of it. You know, I'm out of it. But I think the paranormal. I mean, what are your thoughts about it now?
You know what my thoughts are. Fucking disgusting.
And I do, but I mean they may not. What do you mean disgusting?
It's become too overly commercialized. With all the shows that have been going on, with all the podcasts that are on, yeah, you can't escape the paranormal, right? It's everywhere. It's permeated everywhere, and I guess one can argue that's a good thing because you have a lot of the differences of opinion. And I would say, sure, if that's what was being talked about, but that's not what a lot of these shows do, ourselves included. We have people on talking about their paranormal. We try to have a mix. We have our own opinions about the shows, our own opinion about the paranormal, rather, but we also have guests on. But it's become way too saturated, and the problem is it's repeating the same thing over and over again. Like we haven't really progressed as a field, in my opinion, in the last even 20 years that give or take, that we've done this show.
Yeah,
it's pretty much been the same. Yeah, you have different tools like the REM pod, like the whatever else they use nowadays, but the premise hasn't changed.
It hasn't. No.
The way we do it hasn't changed.
No.
We may have new tools that we think are made for the paranormal, will help you sort of capture the paranormal, for lack of a better term, but we haven't really changed the methodology.
No.
That's been the same more or less since even back like from the Harry Price days.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And unfortunately, when you have something that doesn't progress, in my opinion, I don't think you're going to get anywhere. Right? And again, it's my opinion, but it hasn't gotten us anywhere now. Right? It's always gonna be a scenario where you either believe someone when they tell you that they have proof of the paranormal, or you don't. It's that simple. Right? You can't say definitively that someone has undeniable proof of the paranormal any more than you can't definitively say that there isn't any proof of the paranormal. This is part of the problem, right? And, we've discussed this ad nauseum in the past.
Mm-hmm.
You can't make the paranormal behave the way you want it to behave. In other words, you can't just say, okay, I'm going to come here to investigate a supposed haunting, and we're going to make sure that there's activity going on tonight. You can't. It doesn't work that way. You know it as well as everybody else who's been in the paranormal for a long time. So it's a hit or miss as well when you go out and investigate. Mostly misses rather than
They're not
hits.
actors. Yeah. They're not actors. They don't
Exactly.
act on cue. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. If that was the case, and if you were directing that, you'd be awfully fucking frustrated.
Yeah. And Wayne has a good point. I goes, I think some investigation teams rather can be like illusionists, misleading and tricking. Exactly. That's the other point. That's the other problem.
I think a lot of them are. I mean, a majority of them now. It's just
the ones on TV for sure.
Well, just period. I think a lot of them are influenced by the shit that they see.
So
on social media and television. And
so here's
and
the
so on.
thing.
Hmm?
Paranormal groups that have channels on YouTube or any other social media are subject to the same sort of yearn that any other YouTuber or social media personality has that yearn for. The clicks, the likes, the engagement, the popularity, the 5 minutes in the spotlight sort of thing. And you're not going to get it if you're going to go to investigations and present them where nothing happens over 90% of the times.
Yeah.
So in order for you to have, hey, Justin, come on up.
Oh, look, there's Mr. Vel Rio.
In order
Click
for
the
you to
link.
have, engagement on a YouTube channel or whatever other means you TikTok or anything else, Instagram, you need to make it exciting. And the way you make it exciting is one of two ways. You either fabricate the evidence, or you make it quote unquote suspenseful. You leave it open. You don't outright say you have evidence, but you make it seem like you have evidence, and you make it suspenseful enough and sort of end it there without saying one way or the other, so that people keep wanting more. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you just kind of keep stringing them along that way, right?
Yeah, I find those places with most paranormal energies are historic sites of. Yeah, I mean, they have a long history. Much of that history is like soaked but that doesn't mean that a lot of locations, a lot of Honda locations are new too. I mean, there's a lot of places that have claims of things that are paranormal and things of high unusual incidents. Could be a relatively new location, if you will. Just the land, maybe, who knows. It's really weird how it plays out. But yeah, definitely those that have been around a long time, very historical. I mean, you look at the UK and many parts of Europe and so on and so on. There's some really, really rich history there, man.
There is. In North America, there's a lot of history when it comes to the indigenous people.
Absolutely.
So and I mean, it makes me wonder whether it's the site itself, meaning an old building, a castle, church, whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it what happened in general in that location prior to the castle or the church or what have you? Because let's face it, a castle could be 500 years old, but there were probably people there prior to that.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Europe, not necessarily here.
You
where
look
we
at
are.
You look at the Romans. You look at the Romans.
Right.
The Romans built on well-known pagan sites. They wanted to completely abolish that sort of scenario and take it for themselves.
Sure, but the point I was trying to get at is it doesn't necessarily have to be an old building,
no,
per se,
mm-hmm.
that qualifies as a haunted building just because it's old.
Yeah,
it could be case in point. Let's look at the Whitby Psych Hospital.
Mm-hmm.
No longer exists. The original Whitby Psych Hospital.
Yeah,
it's now a subdivision, right? That was built on the property where the old Whitby Psych Hospital that was supposedly haunted is located. And I've been to the Whitby Psych a dozen times, and I've had a couple of incidences there that are questionable, that make you scratch your head. So let's suppose, for the sake of this argument, that there is actual haunting in that location. When it got torn down and the houses built, do the houses now become haunted? Or does it just go away because the buildings for the Whitby Psych no longer exist? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
So even if a castle, let's say in Europe, is 500 years old, what was there before that? What happened before that? Was there a bloodbath before that? And then the castle got built. And then things happened after castle, like more bloodbath. So
Yeah.
if there's a haunting there, which one are you? Like, which one is it? Is it for the ones that happened during the reign of the castle or prior? Right? Who knows? I mean, the problem is we don't know any of this stuff. You can't say definitively one way or the other, and this is part of the problem with the paranormal field.
Yeah, Edinburgh. You know, another place I'd love to go to.
Sure, Edinburgh looks gorgeous. I've seen the pictures. I'd love to go see Edinburgh.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
So many places in the UK that I would love to go.
Oh,
to.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have family in Dundee.
Yeah.
But, you know, that family is so distant, distant. So I wouldn't even know where to, I wouldn't even know where to go. Like, you know
Here
what I mean?
comes trouble.
I wouldn't even know where to go. Oh my God.
Here comes trouble.
Look at this guy. Holy crap.
Testing.
Wow.
What's going on, buddy?
Wow. Holy crap.
What's going on, guys?
How you doing, Justin?
Not too bad. Look at my beautiful hair. I'm growing it out.
Hey, you know what? Screw you, buddy.
He did that on purpose, right?
He did do it on purpose, the rat bastard.
It's the camera. How you guys doing?
Good. Can't complain.
And I love how the camera angle like really points down at your full thick hair of hair.
That's perfect. It was the best placement I could get, so I guess it's the best angle right now.
Yeah.
Man.
So
I had to crawl back into this because Steve's like, come on, and perfect timing. I think the last time I was on, I was having like usual audio issues, but I kind of fixed those issues, and it seems to be working out good now. So I'm hoping that stays.
Yeah, that's cool, man. And you know what? The reason, because I did see stuff that you had posted. And you did mention because you're talking about checking some places out.
Yeah.
And you're talking about doing some research with AI and everything else. It's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, I've been obviously life as it is, and I'm sure Alex knows now with Rugrats and everything. But I've been slacking around here. I started to do some live streams with TikTok, and then previously over there behind me is my little art studio. And then, oh my God, about to sneeze. Sorry, guys. Weather changing it's like my allergies have been kicked up. But I've been trying to get those going, and then my computer was active, so I've been trying to get back into the live streams and podcasting. That was first initiation this year, and then it slowed down because of this issue. Actually, it's still an issue. I ordered a new CPU for this computer to upgrade it to a more upgraded i7 CPU.
Yeah,
it's at i5 right now, and then USPS lost it. So and they haven't done anything about it, and technically because it's like $30, I'm as much as I could use $30, I'm just like, you know what? To sit here and keep trying to get a hold of someone, I'm like, it's just at a loss. So other than that, my computer's upgraded. I've been trying to. And when you told me, I was like, you know what? As soon as I get done with all those wonderful chores and duties that I have, let's test this computer out. So that's been like the next phase is trying to get back into this. And because of that, I've had people contact me about getting it back involved with going to places, which I haven't really stopped. I just haven't done it as often as I used to.
Yeah.
My last one was the Lake County Jail in Indiana, which I had tons of footage. And I've been talking with some of my guys I used to work with. It's like, dude, I have all this footage for 15 something years. I got to do something with it. And so we've been talking about that. But particularly this going. So I posted that I may be headed out to Utah to check out Skinwalker Ranch.
Yeah, yes. Oh, now Alex is like, what?
Yeah. I've been doing research with it. I mean, on and off, obviously we've heard about it. We've heard about it since the 90s, but because this has become a thing. And the only reason why I'm going is because the person I know that suggested this already has been over there, and they've had their experience.
Oh, wow.
They claim nothing happened there.
Okay.
But they felt like, how do I put this? They felt something, and then on their way back home, they've ran into like different issues. Like they were getting phone calls,
Yeah.
and they don't know who was calling them. They had some computer errors with dealing with certain things like rental cars and stuff.
Yeah.
And I mean, because I know them, I'm giving them a little bit benefit of doubt, but I'm also skeptic about it
Yeah.
for various reasons. So they know what I do, and they're like, "Hey, we're thinking about going back. Why don't you come?" And so I was like, "You know what? Why not? Let's go check this out. Let's really look at it. Excuse me. Let's look at it a little bit logically, and see what we can find. Of course, it's going to be an expensive. It's going to be an expensive adventure. We're looking at getting an RV, and we got to split that up, and we're looking to at least be out for at least a week or so.
Mhm.
So we're going to have that, and we're looking.
How long is it going to take you to get there?
I'm not exactly sure. I didn't do the route. I forget what they told me it took them, because they drove out there. They rented a car to drive out there, and I don't think they specifically went out there for Skinwalker. It was just along the route. And
Is Utah east or west of the Rockies?
That would be west.
It's west of the Rockies. Oh,
So
yeah.
it's like it's almost at the coast then.
Yeah, and you guys got part of the Rockies and the Appalachians up towards you too, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
the Rockies.
well, the Appalachians are up this way. The Rockies
Same
are
with
out
the Rockies.
west.
Yeah, out west. That's right.
Out west, yeah. But the Appalachians are out this way. They begin up in Quebec.
Okay.
Right by the St. Lawrence River, and they run all the way down into New York State and then down.
Of course, further down. So we'll see. I think it took us about 14 hours to get to Colorado, almost nonstop. So I'm sure is going to be at least another, who knows, 8 hours north from Colorado or so. So yeah, we're probably looking close to a 20-hour drive or so, and we're going to be making stops along the way. So so I'm hoping this works out. We're shooting for June, and I'm thinking of crowdfunding it, mainly because it's, right now I'm saving to get a work vehicle so I can throw my tools in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be running me probably under $2,000 just myself. And I'm like, I could do that, or I can do crowdfunding and kind of make it into something. And
Are you guys going to be actually going to Skinwalker Ranch?
Yeah, the person that I'm going with is trying to contact the property owners, because Bigelow doesn't own it anymore.
That's right. I remember him selling. I just don't know who he sold it to.
To a I forget the name of the company, but it is a property. It's a real estate company. And
it's like a property management real estate company, right? Yeah.
Well, because they're doing some stuff on there now as we speak. Do they not?
Yes. The thing is, though, as I did my research, something's going on, but I don't trust Bigelow, nor do I trust. The only people I trust are I forget not the Smiths, or is it the Smiths? Was the last owner?
I can't remember the name of the.
Yeah, I trust them more, if anything, because of what I found. They have gone back and read some of the books and said that a lot of the information, as far as so people don't know, we only know what the previous owners know by their word of mouth. Everything else is people who've written about it, and some of those people, like George Knapp, who's a very popular guy, he never interviewed these people at all. And this is where I come into play, because being involved with the paranormal investigations and these community, I run into that often. I've ran into guys writing big old thick old books, selling them for God knows how much, and I'll start interviewing them. And some of these might be on the videos that I recorded. Some of these are places that I spoke at, and they've never been there. They're just stories they gather.
Mm-hmm.
So people are just reading regurgitated stories. And this is the same thing with George Knapp, who is a legitimate person. All right, he's a legitimate person. But do I believe him? Not necessarily, especially after what the original owners were saying. Now,
and that's the Sherman family, right?
I think you're right. I think it's either the Sherman, and then there was one more owner prior, but the most
Kenneth and Edith Myers.
Yeah. So as far as, and they don't want to talk about it anymore. So that's why I believe them more. And I'm sure we're not going to get them to talk. So right now, he's trying to see if we can get on the property. But as far as I understand through my research, Bigelow still has kind of stake in that property. So I don't know. And everything that we know is what they tell us. There's no real evidence. And I was surprised by this because I'm like, you hear all these stories, but I can find pictures, and they're very questionable on what exactly happened. But there's obviously something going on there, because why is the government involved? Which is legitimate. There literally is not a HARP, but there's like 3 different government funded groups. One that Bigelow has done, which is the NIDS, and then Awas or something like that. There's at least 2 more that I remember that are either funded by the government or through Bigelow, through other means, or through other people through Bigelow, and then the government got involved, which literally created this organization which the government through this, I understand, has a legitimate organization that studies paranormal experiences and UFOs. Why that is, obviously something's there, but they apparently have found something, but they haven't released it. As far as I understand, even Bigelow has recordings and whatnot. And in the recordings that they sent to us, that they show, they're all grainy. So I'm like, how is a billionaire funding the group like NIDS? How is the government funding a group like whatever the name of that group was? Sending these guys out there, and we're getting grainy ass pictures and grainy ass video that don't necessarily show anything, and the rest of it is just what they say. But the fact that the government is involved is what piques my interest more, because something obviously is going on over there.
Is this the federal government or state government?
Correct. The federal government, yes.
So they're having a stake in it?
Yeah, so what's their stake in it?
I forget the name of the group, but there's a group that they formed that specifically was formed to investigate the claims of the ranch. And someone's out there. This is why I just started really getting into it. And I'm sorry I forget the names, but I'm sure it's not going to be hard for people to pull it up and find out what I'm talking about. But as far as I could tell, this is a legitimate government organization, just like Bigelow technically is a legitimate person who legitimately funded people in NIDS who are legitimate scientists and so on. As far as I can understand, there's no really gray area. The only gray area is what their intent was and what they found, which we don't know. And as far as we know, there have been a few of those researchers that have come out and said some of their experiences, but they don't further talk about anything else, which is very questionable to me too. So it's either they're under some contract not to say things, or something else is going on where it's either fake, or they didn't find anything, or they did find something and they're scared to, let us know, which all those 3 are possible.
By the way, it's OSAP.
Correct.
OSAP.
Advanced Aerospace Weapons Systems Applications Program.
Yes.
So why would they be afraid? It's not like I think today we would be running scared. Why do you think they're
bring that? Because when I brought this up to somebody, that was the same question. Came up, and I go, the majority of people can't understand this. Okay?
Yeah.
I gave them an example of what I experienced with dealing with people. I mean, I get people, not all the time now, not as much as it was like 10 years ago, but people will send me videos and I'm like, this is clearly fake, yet you believe it. I remember someone sending me a video. I'm always going to bring this one up. They sent me a Chris Angel type video, and they were believing that, this is real because it was that convincing. And I go, now if this person's sending me this thinking this is paranormal, there has to be another million people like this who would believe that, which we're seeing with the AI generation now. People literally are believing it. You could clearly tell a lot, and AI is getting better.
Oh, yeah.
Clearly, people are falling for these different videos that are popping up.
You haven't seen the video Steve did of Gord, did you?
Yes, I did. Which is great. I love it. I've been using AI for various things, and it's been fun. But the thing is that there's another situation, that another example I've had. There's this person who I know personally who is let's say early child development. They're in that type of preschool and whatnot, and we were talking about some scientific stuff, and then we started getting into this discussion of how basically our skin. And this is basic biology, basic zoology at that. This is alive. This is its own. This is made of individuals, And I remember going over, it's like, well, skin cells are alive. This is its own separate individual and its own, almost its own organism that is covering us. And they go, well, that's just your opinion. I go, my opinion? This is science. Skin cells are alive. They live and die. You look at a neuron, all these different, they have jobs. They eventually die. They come, some will grow as I'm doing. That's the only way I can explain it. They'll grow. But the fact that they're literally individuals covering us, and this person is teaching kids, and they think that skin cells that are alive is just an opinion. So now imagine that person who is teaching kids, and then again, multiply that by a million. They can't wrap their head around the fact that this alone is a multicellular organism that is, and we're a multicellular organism. Again, we think we're individuals, but we're made of literally of living cells. We're our own universe, essentially. So I think that is why they're afraid, because of if one person can't comprehend that, now imagine trying to explain what really may be going on and what really may be happening. That will blow people's minds. Us involved with this, obviously, we're like just above the average bear who can at least take that information in and kind of deduct, sift through it and hopefully come to a conclusion of things without being like, oh yeah, mind blown. I met people who literally go from, a religious understanding to, let's say, an atheistic understanding, and it changes their whole world. Where for me, it wasn't that, it was just like, oh yeah, maybe God doesn't exist. I'm not saying that's my mentality now. And then life went on. It doesn't really change much, anything, besides a belief that I used to have. It doesn't change anything that I've done. You still try to be a good person. It doesn't really change much. But others literally have gone through like a mental wreck, trying to understand and cope with this this like, oh my God, have I been lied to my whole life? So yes, imagine millions of people who are going to get UFOs exist, or ghosts exist, or demons exist. So that is the only reason why, if anything, why they wouldn't tell us the truth, because the large amount of people, the large population, they wouldn't be able to handle it.
This is what that's what I believe as well.
Yeah.
You cannot explain to the general public what's really going on, because the majority of the general public isn't going to handle it well.
No.
You know what I mean? So if, for example, we have definitive proof of life beyond our planet, alien life form that has come and visited us, and for some godforsaken reason, even though they have the technology to come here, we shut it down.
Yeah.
Right? But let's suppose that's all true. And we have Area 51, where you have hidden bases underneath underneath the ground that houses all this stuff. If that were true, telling the general public, this is excluding the people who are involved in the UFO and who want to know.
Yeah.
Right? I'm talking about the general lay people who have absolutely no interest in either or. Right? They just go about their daily lives trying to make ends meet and all that stuff. You come out publicly and say, yeah, by the way, we have actual alien life here on Earth that crashed. It would be a panic beyond belief.
It will change their whole understanding of their.
It will be panic. It will be pandemonium.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Pandemonium. That's part of the thing that a lot of people who are involved in the UFO field or in the paranormal field don't seem to understand.
Correct.
They themselves may be ready to accept it because they've been wanting it for so long.
Correct. Yep.
But the general public, which comprises over 98% of the population, isn't or doesn't care, doesn't even understand, doesn't care, doesn't know.
Comprehend, yeah.
You drop that bombshell, you're gonna have absolute pandemonium.
Yeah.
Right.
You really think in this day and age that people would really?
Yes.
Really? Still?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because the ones you hear about, Steve, are the ones who are involved in the field.
Look what happened just 5 years ago with COVID. And let's not get into the political thing of everything, but how that turned out. And yes. how that made everyone crazy.
Yeah.
Breaking homes, people literally divorcing each other because they were stuck at, like, it was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It really was.
Well, and again,
but
going along with that same level of
But of course.
that level of training, train of
Yes.
thought here, even when it comes to politics, especially in recent
Correct.
times,
Look at, oh my God, yes.
there's been families who have been torn apart.
Correct. I've
Mm-hmm.
lost friends on both sides of the political
Right.
spectrum over
That's what I'm saying. Like, people have literally lost family members, loved ones, friends, and what have you, because like, politics has always been polarizing,
Mm-hmm.
but it has become even more polarizing lately than it ever has been in recent, like, history.
Correct. I agree.
You know what I mean? And that's not good.
No.
It's not supposed to be that polarizing.
No.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you could have your personal stance when it comes to politics, but at the end of the day, you should still be working together to come up with some sort of solution for the general public.
Yep.
We're so disconnected.
That's gone out the window now.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
But anyway.
So, yeah, with that, yes. Now imagine, ghost UFOs.
Oh yeah. No, that's.
Yep.
I'm telling you, I'm of the belief that if you were to drop that bomb, you would have absolute pandemonium happen.
Yep. I totally. Yeah. I mean, look at some of the things that happen within just towns alone. When these, look at the drone stuff that we saw. Well,
Yeah.
whatever we saw, obviously it was something. We still don't have an answer for it. FYI, there still was never an answer of what was going on in January and towards the end of 2024, specifically those events. But it was driving people crazy. Speculation. Literally, people are like, "It's the end times," and all we're seeing is stuff flying in the sky, which most likely was military drones. Most likely, I don't think there are UFOs. I do believe it was the military. Besides that, that's simple enough. Was already people were going crazy. I mean, it was making me crazy because I'm like, I want answers. Like, what is going on here? You know. But yes, those cities and towns, they, you had senators coming out and saying people were bashing that. I mean, most definitely. So there's something going on there. What the truth is, I don't think we're ever going to know unless maybe I make it out there and find something, but I'm not going to trust Bigelow. I'm not going to trust Knapp, to be honest with you. And if anything, I probably won't even trust the neighbors telling you they saw something because they could just want to ride the whole, paranormal ride and come, interview me, make a story about me. I've seen it before with just the haunted house that I'm, investigating. So I would have to see things with my own eyes, And,
I wouldn't trust Knapp either. I mean, his involvement with Corbell and shit like that, it just, to me, he's not about, exposing the truth at all.
No,
it's a charade, I think, with him.
A story to tell and a story to sell.
Yeah.
Maybe something happened, but the way the original, the past owners, they said, from what I've read, they said that that is similar, but that's not exactly what happened. And I'm paraphrasing that.
Yeah.
It's literally what he said. So what does that even mean? Okay, did they really see a UFO? I mean, a wolf? And then Knapp goes and says it's this, Knapp and, they wrote a couple books, but one of the books was with Cabal, right? Or was it?
I think it was Corbell, yeah.
Yeah. So they wrote that book together, and that person who is what they're basing their stories off goes, that's not exactly what happened.
No.
Yeah. So and that makes you question things. And of course, me being involved with the paranormal itself, I mean, I question everything now. Like,
well, you have to, right?
We've gone over this in past episodes of our past experiences, even with the simple ghost stories that we all read in your local ghost book, about your local lore that turns out it was fake, the original spiritualists, the original paranormal investigators found out the majority of cases that they're just like the Fox sisters and all these different things, they turn out to be hoaxes. And that's where I become a salty sardine about things because it's like, what is it?
I think we're all like that, Justin. Now, I mean, we've all found that out. We've all discovered that. We've all have to, live through that, and yeah, we're all salty about it. We are.
Oh, the people take it seriously, and I'll say us, but the majority of that paranormal, they're gonna run to the Conjuring.
Mm.
And support that.
Yeah.
We all know it's a bunch of bunk.
Yeah.
You can turn your brain off, but as someone who's like been involved with this, it's like, I'd rather just watch, a slasher movie and call it a day.
Yeah.
Give me
exactly.
I don't need The Conjuring because that's supposedly based on a true
No.
And I myself have experienced. I actually just had an experience recently. It was either 2 weeks ago. I'm late. My son wanted me to lay in the living room. He's been wanting to sleep on the couch, and he's like, "Come." He bribed me. He goes, "It's your birthday, Daddy. You could sleep on the couch." And I was like, well, all right, I'll do it for you, okay. And I'm sleeping on the couch. I went to the bathroom at some point between like midnight and 1 o'clock ish, maybe 2 o'clock somewhere. Go lay back down. And at some point, something woke. I heard footsteps coming into the living room, and then at some point they stopped, and I heard this is true, guys. Of what I'm telling you, or at least what I experienced, and what I'm saying is pretty faithfully true. I heard crying. I heard footsteps and then crying. I automatically, for whatever reason, coming from that sleep, which could be many reasons why I experienced that coming out of sleep, all right, without getting too much into that.
Mm-hmm.
But I already knew this was weird. Like that's the only way I can explain it.
Yeah.
I knew it wasn't my kid. I knew it wasn't the wife. The only thing that my logical brain was like, maybe I'm hearing our neighbors downstairs. And I've been wanting to talk to them and just like, hey, you guys, but I don't want to start opening, maybe some wounds or something. Maybe they had an argument and, they don't want to hear it. But it happened. In this house, I've had many experiences like that.
Yeah.
Now,
like me here,
really happened. That's a whole different. Do I believe it's a ghost? I don't think so. That's why I've been working on that AI thing, another thing to update, because it's like, well, now we need to come up with something to really explain, because that's what's not out there. It's like, what is he like? I'll always remember, and we have that clip somewhere, and I might have it on one of the reels or whatnot. And if I don't, I need to get my shit together, start clipping this stuff. But we're on that episode with oh my God. Why am I forgetting the mindset? Oh my God.
Mindset.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Gareth.
Oh.
It's such a long. So we're on that episode with Gareth, and he's asking us questions, and all of us had some sort of answer to those questions. He goes, "This is the first time that I've ever had like real answers to a question, because the majority of people don't try to find answers." Like,
yeah.
And it's literally we've known each other for a while. I mean, we've known Gareth, you know him longer than I have, but in that same sense, though, even him, who's interviewing people, and he's fairly skeptical too, was just like, no, because we don't usually have that. So I was like, you know what, with the power of AI, with the power of what I've been doing, even though it's not always publicized, I was like, I need help to kind of make this more simpler for people to understand.
Yeah.
And there are, although there's no valid ghosts, I could tell you that, but I could say there's something going on, and we do have actual scientific research on what those things can be, and that's what people need to know.
Yeah.
And even though that what I sent you is a very, very stripped down, streamlined, it'll still work. And what I'm trying to work on is getting the sources involved. So so you can actually, it's from this, and it's from this, and it's from this. That's what we need, and that's what
I'm. Like a paranormal flowchart.
Correct. Yeah.
Exactly.
Because we don't. Everyone posts up. Oh yeah, look at the spooky video. I barely caught what you were saying, Alex, but I agree. Like, you can't do anything unless it's entertaining, and that's the problem.
Yeah, absolutely.
This thing is not entertaining. When I first got started in this, when I was a 16-year-old teenager, who was listening to women cry about their dead child, like, that's when I started taking it seriously, because it's like, whoa, yeah, going to graveyards is like, that's fun, right? And it is, whatever, it's exciting to go ghost hunting, but what is really going on here? And there's people with real emotions and real trauma. This is not just like going to flashlights and and basically urban expo, it's not that. We're really trying to understand what's going on here, and if we do, that might help people with their trauma and whatnot. We can't just say it's demons. It's your dead kid. There's a real reason behind it. And maybe, I'll say it maybe, but I don't think it is, And that's why even that flowchart came in, because there's explanations there for us to grab on and be like, okay. And there's obviously something going on. That's all I can say, but I can't say exactly what. And we do have scientific research that is saying those things are possible through these avenues, And I will share the flowchart. Actually, I shared it on my story, so if people are interested. Steve also has it in our chat group, and I have it on my Facebook story. So all you got to do is follow me and check out that Facebook reel, and you can see what I'm talking about. And I will share it publicly. I'm trying to work on a better one, or at least something that has those sources in there, so it's a little easier. And thank God for AI. Thank God for AI in this context, because I could have came up with that 10 years ago. Nothing's really changed about those theories. I think you've heard me. We've talked about those things. So, I believe Alex has some, understanding of those things too. We talked about state theory, all these different type of things. These are not new. It's just that they're not talked about enough. They're not shown.
No, exactly.
And that's that. And then now with AI able to literally make anything we want, make gourd.
That's the ballerina demon hunter.
Yeah. So I've been using AI for all sorts of things. I did my taxes with AI. Believe it.
No way.
I was writing a program, which I don't know, so I'm just taking its word, and I was just testing it out. I'm asking it questions and trying to train it to fetch certain things. I've used it to build my Magic the Gathering decks. AI, besides the people hamming on it because you're taking away from artists, it's a really good tool, and people are just using it wrong. And I think something like this is the best bet. So hopefully I can streamline those things, and you don't need much. Basically, that flow chart I made is almost all you need, to be honest with you. That's why I always say, we could talk about the paranormal and experiences, but literally one show could literally explain all paranormal experiences for the most part on a scientific level.
We would have to do a whole show, dude.
Correct.
And that's the thing. And this sucks because it's 11 o'clock.
Yeah, I know. No, that's why I tried to get on here, because this is also another reason why I was like, let's get this out here. Let's get these ideas. This is always good with you guys too, because I know I could bounce that stuff off you. It's not foreign in our discussions.
Yeah.
And it also helps me. I need to get back into this, because when I was doing the TikTok stuff, dude, I was getting tons of views and listens.
Yeah.
And I got some replays. Some of my stuff, my goofier stuff, is in the thousands. But the important stuff is not.
It never is, right? The most important stuff you figure would break the records. It's why isn't anyone watching? Well,
I didn't think it's
they just want to. They don't want their minds to be numb. They just want to stimulated.
I have to pull myself from it, because I get lost in it. I literally get sucked into it, and I go, all right, let me close this app down. What am I using it as a tool? But there's times that I'm just doing my usual. And next, I'm I just spent an hour scrolling. And I learned nothing but the things that I'm gonna see, and my pervy brain that goes, oh yeah, hot chick opening magic cards. Why did I ruin my algorithm? No.
Well, we'll have to figure it out and have you on for a full show, man.
Yeah, and especially
absolutely.
After I get this flowchart done, because I can at least have those sources down. Some of the stuff we already talked about, most of it includes Dr. Michael Persinger and things like that. So it's not unnew, but it most definitely be a good cheat sheet for people who are interested in real scientific research and a resource for them, and a one easy flow chart for them to see this and look upon themselves. So,
awesome.
Well, yeah.
well, thanks for popping up anyways, man, because we always enjoy having you, and it's been a while, and we definitely have to have it, do a full 2 hours with you, bud.
I do miss you guys. I'm sorry I've been just busy dealing with.
Hey, yeah, we're all busy. We all got shit going on, and totally understandable, Justin.
But I
that.
got people behind me who are like, "Do your stuff, get it done," and I'm like,
You just need that inspiration, man. That's all. And we all lose it. We all lose it, but that little bit of spark kind of brings it back. So, yeah. Dude, take care. Everybody in chat, take care. Thank you for popping in tonight. Again, we're back next Sunday night, and then the 30th we have Keith Linder on, and then the 7th we have John Hansen on. UFO author John Hansen is going to be on the show, which is going to be pretty cool, man. A retired police officer who has a humongous. He's written 20 books on UFO. Related stuff, and has one of the largest archives in the, well, I don't want to say world, but in the UK anyways, but that'll be pretty cool. Until then, guys, take care, everybody.
Good night.
Later. Good night.
Have a good night.